Good morning, students of class 5. Today I have come back to our English 1 class. Last day we have discussed on adjectives. Today I am going to revise the chapter 12, pronouns. We have already done it before vacation, but I think you have already read the chapter nicely, and so I am trying to brush it up. I think it will be helpful for you. What is a pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. Yes. What is a pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun. Like here is an example. Mrs. Veena Gupta is the principal of the school. She is a great educationist. All the students respect her. Here, instead of Veena Gupta, she and her are used. These are pronouns. Okay? Pronoun can be divided into 6 groups. What are they? Personal pronouns, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphasizing pronouns, and possessive pronouns. It's clear? Personal pronoun, a pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. A pronoun that stands for a person or thing is called a personal pronoun. Like I, we, you, he, him, she, her, it, they, them are personal pronoun. Okay. There are 3 persons. What are they? First person, second person, and third person. First person is the person speaking. I, me, mine, we, us, ours are the pronouns for the first person. Second person pronouns are the second person is the person spoken to. So the pronouns are you and yours. Second persons. The third person are the person or the thing spoken about. He, him, his, she, her, hers, each, they, them, theirs are the pronouns of the third person. So I think there is no problem in understanding what is personal pronoun and their examples. First person, the person speaking. Second person, person being spoken to. Third person, persons being spoken about. Clear? Idea of the persons, I think it is clear now. Here is a chart on the page number 50. There is a chart for the personal pronouns. So you have to learn it. I have already explained in my previous class. So I am not going to discussing this. You have done the exercise properly. You have to write the exercise in your copy, in a school copy. Don't miss this thing. Now I am coming to demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative pronoun, and there is also demonstrative adjective. Yesterday we learned this. Last day we learned this. This is a pen. That is a book. These are pens. Those are your books. In these sentences, these THIS this, THES this, THAT that, THOS those are used as pronouns. These are called demonstrative pronoun. A pronoun that is used to point out the object or objects which it refers to is called a demonstrative pronoun. You have to learn also the definition too. You have to learn the definition too. Okay. A pronoun that is used to point out the object or objects which it refers to is called a demonstrative pronoun. This is a book. This is a book. Here this is the demonstrative pronoun. We also got one thing in the last day in the demonstrative adjective. But how it is? Demonstrative adjective is before noun. When we are putting that demonstrative word, that is this, then it is demonstrative adjective. This book is a novel. Here before noun, book is a noun, and before this we are putting this. Here this stands for demonstrative adjective. You have to remember, be careful when you are reading this, when you are learning this chapter, when you are writing in your exam, which is demonstrative pronoun and which is demonstrative adjective. When it is used simply, like this is a book, then it is demonstrative pronoun. And when it is used, this book is yours, here this is demonstrative adjective, because it is qualifying the book. So it is the demonstrative adjective. We know the word which qualifies the nouns is an adjective. Describe a noun is an adjective. Clear? Interrogative pronoun. A pronoun that is used to ask questions is called an interrogative pronoun. It's clear? A pronoun that is used to ask question is called an interrogative pronoun. Like, what do you want? Who is knocking at the door? Whom did you meet? Which is your umbrella? These are all what, who, whom, which. These are all interrogative pronouns. Yes, here is also some problem to you all. Interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective. Yes, which is your house? Here, which is used as pronoun. Which is used as pronoun. Which is your house? And the second sentence, which house is yours? Here, which is qualifying the word house. So it is adjective. Which house is yours? Here, which is adjective. It is interrogative adjective. I think it is clear. Reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun. The pronoun myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, when used as the receiver of an action, are called reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun which receives an action is called reflexive pronoun. The pronoun that have been used as a receiver of an action is called a reflexive pronoun. Then I enjoyed myself. We enjoyed ourselves. She enjoyed herself. In each sentences, the doer of the action is also the receiver of the action. So the pronoun that have been used as the receiver of an action are called reflexive pronoun. Clear? I think you have no problem now. Now emphasizing pronoun. Which pronoun which emphasizing some fact, that is emphasizing pronoun. A pronoun used to convey emphasis is called an emphasizing pronoun. Like I myself saw him coming. She herself told me so. He informed the principal himself. In these sentences, pronoun myself, herself, himself have been used for emphasize, giving a stress. They are therefore called emphasizing pronoun. So I think you can understand the difference between the use of reflexive pronoun and emphasizing pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is the receiver of the action, and emphasizing pronoun giving some stress or emphasis on the word. Okay. Reflexive pronoun receives an action, like I blame myself. Here receives an action of blaming. And emphasizing pronoun emphasize some facts, and I myself lock the door. I lock the door when I am giving stress, so I am telling I myself lock the door. I think no problem now. Now I am coming possessive pronoun. A pronoun that shows possession is called a possessive pronoun. Yes, same thing as interrogative pronoun and demonstrative pronoun. So some branch possessive adjective. Demonstrative pronoun have a you can see there is and branch, it's adjective. Here also possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives are there. How? First we are going to discuss possessive pronoun. That is my car. That car is mine. My here qualifies the car noun. So it is adjective generally. That is my car. Here my is adjective. And when I am telling that car is mine, here mine is the possessive pronoun. Okay? A pronoun that shows possession is called a possessive. Possessive pronouns are first person in singular mine, in plural ours. Second person yours in singular and yours in plural too. Third person his, hers in plural theirs. Of these, mine, ours, yours and theirs are of common gender. That is, they can be used both for male and female. His is masculine and hers is feminine. Yes, clear to you all? I think you have no problem, and we have discussed the exercise also. It is better you have to write the exercise in your copy. And one thing I have forgotten to tell you, that is noun pronoun agreement. Yes, it is a very important thing. I have to forget to discuss this. A pronoun must agree a number and gender with the noun for which it stands. Yes, we have to remember. A pronoun must agree in number and gender with the noun for which it stands. Like Anita was happy because she had won the race. Now both Anita and she are singular, number and feminine gender. So there is no problem. Amit was happy because he had won the race. Here, Amit and he are of singular, number and masculine in gender. So, a pronoun must agree in number and gender with the noun for which it stands. You have to remember the thing nicely. And all the exercises we have completed from this chapter. So you have to do the revise the chapter nicely. Thank you for today.